Alright, we've been here an hour now. I can see a tongue and a nose poking out. And if Brooke stays still, that meat axe of an eastern brown boy, hopefully he'll come out and hang to the left or to the right, follow this friggin' concrete slab along. But judging by all the kids' movement here at the school, it's time for lunch or something or other, and that's going to be bad. All these kids walking past here. It'd be good if the friggin' principals and the teachers had a little bit of control of the kids here for me to catch this big eastern brown. Instead, all the kids are gathering to watch, which is dangerous. And there's his tongue. I can see like 10 mil of the snake's nose. I'm going to have to ring the school in a minute and ask them to pull these kids back so that we don't hang around here too long. Because if this snake spots one of these kids, it's going to dart back under. Here it comes. It's a bit of a here it comes. Here, look at you. Yes, nice snake. See him there? Coming out in the sunlight there. Now I want you to keep going to the right. Come on. Or to my left, your right. Come on. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's it. See how his tongue's going nuts? That's an indication that he's busting to get out of here. He does not want to be under there. Either there's a chick around or somewhere he needs to be. Normally when they're just checking things out, stay still, Brooke. Normally when they're just checking things out, they poke their head out and the tongue doesn't do much. And when they're about to move, the tongue starts, but this guy's tongue hasn't stopped. So it's an indication to me that he wants to get the freaking hell out of here, which is showing exactly that. You see how he's going up. If he follows that concrete slab until most of his body's out, I'll then tailor him and throw him up on the concrete slab where I can dance with him with minimal dramas. And then Brooke can throw him the bag, which is behind me. So he's not concentrating on me or Brooke. Unfortunately, the groundsman here has got some really silly ideas, and he thought that if he keeps moving things around in front of it, the snake will come out. But it has actually the opposite effect. It's now sussing Brooke out. It's looking down because another 50 metres behind us are kids playing, and there's an adult walking. I'll turn the camera around, see what's going on. That bloke walking around and shit going on. So the snake's very, very wary of that. I'm actually leaning up against a tree and standing as still as shit. And the way snakes see things, it would just assume that I'm the tree, providing I don't move too much. It's probably sussing Brooke out too. And there's those kids walking past over there, see? And you can see what the snake's looking at. Little movements like me turning the camera is not so bad because there's wind blowing the branches backwards and forwards, and every plant around here has a branch. It has a 4 or 6 inch movement, so a little tiny movement of the camera moving is nothing. If I was to lift my foot up or something, he would go pump. And look, see, he's focusing on those kids up there on the stairs now. You've seen his head and spin around because he's more worried about what's going on up there. And obviously living in the fast lane here in a public place where there's lots of people, he'd have to be very aware and very alert, running on all 8 cylinders. And see how his tongue's not coming in and out? That's because he's in stealth mode now. He's planning on staying there. As soon as his mindset is, oh, let's get the friggin' hell out of here, that tongue will start again. Oh no, there's kids coming down the footpath here. I wish some teachers roped this off or stood up there to keep kids away. Anyway, I explained there's a video a while ago of me catching a little hatchling eastern brown in one of those bins here at this school. That's the same groundsman. He thinks it's okay for him to grab them and move them on himself, but I've heard stories of them not even making it because the tools he uses to grab them kills them, and he doesn't realise that if he moves it 200 metres down there, it's back here again tomorrow, and he risks his own arse. Insurance from the school won't cover his arse, and if he makes a blunder and that snake goes off and takes out a kid, who's going to be responsible? In the old days, there was this thing called duty of care where I thought most principals would call a snake catcher straight away. To think they waited 2.5 hours before they called me is a little bit weird. But anyway, that's their business. They're probably a little bit worried about the $100 that I charge. See how his tongue's not moving? He's too busy focusing on those kids and worried about what's going on. There we go, tongue, head, beautiful. Now he's going to piss off. When there's 2/3 of his body out, then I'll grab him. Then we'll dance. And that's when the fun shit begins. See, he's not even concentrating on anything but the ground now. His tongue's... Oh, he had an ant on his face and it pissed him off. When I make a lunge for this Brookstar, you step up too in case he launches towards you. When he's... Yeah, he's got some length about him. Don't know about 1.6 metres, he'd be 1.3. I'll wait till his head's in those bushes, because when he turns around to have a go at me, his head will get tangled up in the bushes. Gives me the upper hand, but he's going to launch too. He's getting warm there, the prick. Oh, like that. Hole under the concrete there.
Mm-hmm. There's millions of them.
Huh?
There's millions of holes. You want a stick?
Hello, baby. Brooke is going to build you the most beautiful little comfortable spot to go.
You can leave my fingers alone. Let's go, we're going to knock off your stuff.
Now we won't tell the school that that was the boy and the hole he was going in was probably where the goal is. Wonder Twin powers activate, Shazam!